Day 14 floss tube. Let's see what we've got in store for us today. Beautiful, beautiful card today. And Jacob has a very special treat for us today on his YouTube channel. He is going to be talking all about a very special sampler from the island of Guernsey. So go and check out his YouTube channel today for the daily holiday treat. Floss of the day is the green you didn't know you were waiting for. Are you ready? Wow, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? It is called Deep Woods. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's so beautiful. All right, let's figure out what stitching we're going to be doing with it today. So today's stitching is really going to have you questioning Jacob's design. If you haven't peeked through the rest of the box already, you don't know what's coming. You are not going to be able to tell from today's stitching. There we go. Left side is complete. Right side is done. Now I'm going to do the part that's at the bottom in the middle. Middle section done. And there you have it. Day 14 finished. I always imagined that Jacob had a lot of fun when he came to this part of the pattern, when he was laying it out for us for stitching and created this face in the middle of our design. Because you just can't imagine where it's going from here, can you? It's really hard to imagine what that's going to turn into because all I can see is a face. Oh, so fun. But what about that floss? So good. Ooh, okay, it is late in the day. I think the only things I've really recorded today were all the important things for the stitch along. Nicholas's concerts have gone extremely well. So another year in the books. I have a picture to share with you today. I think I've shared it here. I don't know if I shared it last year, but I've definitely shown people this picture before because it's one of my favorites of Nicholas when he was little. And I do have his permission to share this. I did ask him first. I did not take any video at the concerts because there's a lot of people there. There's a lot of kids there, and you know, filming and showing without people's permission is it's a little odd. So I'm sorry I don't have any video to share with you, but I did ask if I could. I asked Nicholas if I could share this picture. It was taken in 2015, the very first time he met my friend Alexander, who became his first bassoon teacher. I used to play in the London Community Orchestra here in town, and Alexander was the bassoon. Alexander plays with many groups. The Community Orchestra was one of the groups that he played with. And so I've known him for many years, and that was the first night that he met Nicholas, and Nicholas was introduced to the bassoon. And Alexander is so good with children, and he just caught his interest immediately. And that picture is just so fun for me because the bassoon was taller than Nicholas at the time, and now he's taller than me. My son is 6'3" now, and playing bassoon in many ensembles. So fun. I have a finish of the day to share with you. Some of you might recognize where I am. Do you remember that pegboard? Yeah, that pegboard's still on the wall. I am upstairs in our house here. This is the room that I used to use as my sewing space, where I ran Evertote out of from the house. I've been in several locations in our house here for the business, but this is the room where I was before we moved out of the house into the workshop. And now, so we had a bit of a spare bedroom in here for a little while, but John has decided to take this room over as his new office. And so he now has his space in here, and he's ordering some shelving for these this pegboard that's still on the wall because it's useful. Why not? And I actually have a stitching spot set up in here with him, so when we're both together, I can hang out in here with him. And the video footage that you've seen of Luna on her bed is in here in this room, because I drag it, just like at the workshop, I drag her bed from our bedroom into here so that she has a cozy place to stay. Okay, finish of the day. Day 3 of the 12 days of finishes. And this is one of my most favorite holiday stitches that I've ever finished, that I've ever done, and it's a Prairie Schooler. So many of you will recognize this piece because you've either stitched it yourself or you've seen other people stitch it. It is such a wonderful chart. Now, I am going to I'm going to pause this video for a moment so that I can look up the correct title and the booklet number so that I can share that with you, just in case this is a brand new piece that you've never seen before, because isn't it wonderful? So I'll bring it up close so you can see Santa, the reindeer. Yeah, this is a fun one. So fun. Okay, let me figure out the title. I think it's Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas, one of them. So Prairie Schooler they do have a design called Happy Christmas, but this is not it. This is called Christmas Eve, which makes sense. So Prairie Schooler Christmas Eve is the finish of the day. So I actually also have another almost finish, but I'm gonna save that to share. I'm recording a FlossTube video with Carrie that's gonna be up on the Evertote Notes from the Workshop channel later today. And that is where I'm gonna share my finish. And I suspect you already know which piece it is. And I'm so excited because it's done and it's fantastic. And so I have to go and get it framed immediately so that I can put it on the wall. So on that note, so yeah, it's funny for me because it's late at night, and so I feel like I should say good night, have a nice night, I'll see you tomorrow. But in reality, there'll be another video up later today. Are you sick of me yet? We're getting halfway through the month. So those of you who visit with me every day, it's so fun. Thank you for your wonderful comments and your kindness, and yeah. Always a favorite time of the year for me doing these, and yeah, so I could go on and on. I will see you later, or I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching.